Chat, I might have fixed it. I'm sorry. My apologies. Fingers crossed that I did. I would like to wait this out for just a minute, just in case, like, it doesn't work. I restarted my computer. I tweaked a couple of things. There were some things that were automatically by default toggled on. I toggled them off. Internet actually seems pretty well. Didn't really... It was about the same as it was when I first started today. I've also been seeing that this is a very common thing where people go live and one day it's perfect, there's no interruptions whatsoever, and then the next day it's just like today, where like I keep disconnecting. So this isn't a rare thing that I'm only experiencing. It's out there, like people are experiencing it, but I would like to figure out my own solution rather than assuming the worst. And go from there. I'm just waiting it out. It's been 2 minutes. Kind of just yapping for a little bit before it drops again. It seems pretty steady, but we'll see. Um, for those that know stuff about OBS, it's fluctuating between 7.5 kilobytes per second to 9,000 kilobytes per second. That's the fluctuation between the two. And that's great. But when it dips down, it goes, once it gets to like 6,000 kilobytes per second, it kind of dwindles a bit, and then it drops even more. And if it drops too much, or if it's sitting too low for too long, it just disconnects me. So I'm trying to like pay more attention to that. Thank God this isn't like a first playthrough on stream kind of thing. Like this is just a revisit, so I could sit here for as long as I need to pay attention to it. And that'll be that. I'm gonna have a little bit more patience compared to the last time. I think the last time that something like this was happening, it was not nearly this abrupt, and it would be like, it wouldn't disconnect me from the server. It would just stay at a low setting and just keep dropping frames until I just said screw it and stopped streaming. But this time around, it just disconnects you. And it was frustrating back then because it was like my first playthrough on stream. So it was frustrating, but this isn't my first, so I'm perfectly fine with sitting here for a bit while I stare into OBS's soul. What else? I also just need to be more aware of this stuff so that way when Revelations comes out, I'm not getting pissed off, because not only is that going to be a first time playing it on stream, that's going to be my first time ever playing it, and I really don't want to disconnect from being engaged in the game because I look over and I see that I got disconnected. So I want to test a couple of things out, so maybe fix the problem now before Revelations comes out next year. So that's why I'm kind of doing all this now while it's happening. That way it's not a prevalent issue when the time comes and I'm playing a game for the first time. all that good stuff. I kind of came back online. I came back online and I played the CGI clip, and then as soon as everything else, as soon as that clip ended, is when I got disconnected. So it's just that cutscene. um, yeah. Okay. I think I think I'm in the clear. It's been 6 minutes. It's very strange. Very, very strange. All right. But basically, what you guys probably missed is that um we're back to playing the game, and Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett are like, what the fuck was that cutscene that happened? Like, what was that meteor? Like, what was that? And so we're just moving on. It was just, they were all collectively like, what the fuck was that? So, that's where I'm at. And then the guide is like, alright, you're on to the next floor. Like, this is what it's saying now, so. Okay. Alright, we're at 7 minutes. Oh. It dropped a little bit. Oh boy. Okay, so it didn't necessarily fix everything, but we will see. I'm really hoping this isn't like a, yeah, I don't know, I just won't stream today, or if this might just be something that I solely stream on Twitch today just for the sake of avoiding the amount of YouTube videos that are going to come out of this, because my streams turn into YouTube videos. But if it's going to keep disconnecting like this, then I just won't stream on YouTube today. I'll just stream on Twitch. So yeah, I think that's the next plan of action, is that I'm just gonna, that's my backup plan, is that I can just solely stream on Twitch when the internet blips happen consecutively throughout my stream. It's so crazy to me though, because like literally 2 days ago I streamed for 10 hours and there was no internet blips, and that was with my husband home playing online. Like it's crazy. Crazy, crazy work. But okay, I think I'll not speak too soon. Let me just continue on with the game.
Expertise and know-how. Please make your way to the 62nd floor, the corporate archive.
What the?
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume. My name is Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor of Midgar? The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Yes. The mayor of our dear Midgar. The most magnificent city ever built. That Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late, and he suspected that these difficulties might impede your progress.
So what does the mayor want with us?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him that yourself.
Guess we're supposed to follow.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, chat.
Look at this place. So what? You telling me the mayor's some kind of crazy bookworm?